Hello, and welcome back to the Central Cast. We are back into the skies. I absolutely love this series. I looked up the crafting recipes, and it looks pretty simple. Hang on, let me just... That probably looks pretty weird, but this is the main thing that you'll need. But you'll also need this. And so that's pretty good for that's pretty good for recipe wise. I am really sorry about the lack of upload yesterday. That was entirely my fault. Let me just explain what happened. So I knew that sometime this month I was going with some family, right? But what I hadn't realized is yesterday's date. That yesterday was when I was going. And so it was like 7:30 in the morning. That's when I was up. I was getting ready to record Minecraft Morning, right? And I had a knock on my door, so I answered, and this is my family. They're like, "Hey, are you ready to go?" And I was like, "Wait, that's today?" So I didn't have enough time to record because I just basically just got in the car and we just went somewhere. So really, that's why there was no upload yesterday. I feel super bad about that. Like, I hate missing uploads. Anyway, I don't have much planned for today. Something I'm thinking I should do is I should try to find... I should get some wheat. Or get like a garden going, right? I want to get a garden going sometime. And I want to get some find some sheep and lure them with the wheat that I grow in the garden. Like, that was my entire purpose behind the garden, was to get some wheat. And I want to lure this sheep into a barn, which I'll build. But first, I think I might kind of explore the area. I'd like to know the general area. I don't have much food, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. I think I'll build first. What's this? Yep, nothing now. Alright, so I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna get some wood, which I've already got some, but that is not nearly enough to build a barn. And I want to start building a barn. Or should I build... You know what? No. I'm gonna wait on airships. I'm gonna wait on the airships temporarily. Which, that's the entire point of this series. But what I even said from the start that I want to build like a big base of operations. So I think what I'll do instead is I'm going to try to find a place to set up a base. I'd like it to be relatively near the mountains. Because I like the mountains, I want them to be nearby. I don't know why. In series, and not just series, just like in Minecraft in general, my voice did something weird. I very nearly just walked into quicksand. There's oil here, so I want to be near that too. But anyway, I just really like mountains for some reason. I just absolutely love them. And the sun's going down. I think I'm going to build it over here. What was it, B? Yes. Potential base, I think that's what I'll call it. And then potential base, and then Roman numeral 1, because Roman numerals are cool. You gotta agree with me. Roman numerals are cool. Whoops. Well, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Oh, well, fine. Oh, I very nearly just walked into it again. Alright. Ooh, there's some cows over here. Let me just slaughter a couple. Actually, hang on. I'll just kill the one. Actually, there's more over here, so yeah, I'll kill another. I hope my neighbors don't hear me. That must sound so strange. Yeah, I think I'll kill another one. That must be so strange to hear from them, because they can't see what's going on the screen, obviously. Oh, but don't fell down there. Ooh, I found some sheep. I think this might be a good spot too. Hang on. Ooh, and there's some oil out here. I could build it here and then have an oil plantation here. Well, I mean, if I decide to build it here or anywhere else, I'll probably set up an oil plantation there either, because this area seems to be rich in oil, which is nice. That looks interesting. I might have to check that out. So I think this will be potential base 2. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. But potential base 2. Okay. I think I might loop around back to the village. I think that would be best. This area seems to have plenty of animals, so that's definitely something I'm going to keep in mind. Why is my game lagging? On my way back. Out of food. That's nice. That's always a lovely feeling when you realize you're out of food. It's always very lovely. So sarcasm. Unless you're being rude about it, in which case, no, it's not lovely. Don't do that. So if you jokingly use sarcasm, I'm all for it, you know. As long as you're not like being really rude to someone about it. There's a big line that separates good sarcasm from bad sarcasm. And it's so easy to cross that line. I suppose that's the same with like a lot of like speaking and stuff. It's really easy to like cross into the line of rude. So not just sarcasm, just normal speaking, everyday life. And look, a sheep came to visit me. So it seems like potential base 2. It's a good area, but I feel that I forgot I don't have a bed yet. I feel like there's just not much around, so the area could get a bit boring. Because see, hang on, let me find it again. Here it is. See how it's mainly just fields and stuff, and then there's like little ponds and everything. That's pretty much it. There's something out this way. Is that another village? And what's this village look like? No, that's not. It's something else. Some sort of structure out that way. I'm gonna check that out. I wish I could just like click here and like set a marker or like a waypoint or something. I wish that's the only thing I wish was a thing in this world map. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for food to get finished, and then I'm gonna head out that way. Alright, how many sheep are in the area? No wool. Oh, there. Funny. Very funny. I think once I get the farm, instead of like focusing on like, breeding the sheep and everything, I think I should get some shears and instead get the wool that way, so that I have a steady supply of wool because I'm gonna need a ton of those balloons because I'm planning on making like massive like ships. I'm gonna start out small, like probably just like a few blocks wide and with some chests and stuff, and then I want to branch out. Oh god! Hey, thanks for the boost. So it's come to my attention that there aren't enough. There aren't enough sheep for a bed. So I guess I'm not going to be making a bed, which is most unfortunate. Wait, I had the materials for shears. Why didn't I do that? Oh well. I didn't realize I had so much iron. I knew I had like a pretty good amount, but I didn't know I had that much. It's been a couple days since I recorded this. That's why I don't really know my inventory too well. Wait, hang on. Did I have any food in here? I did not. So this is... Okay. Let me just real quick. Is it this way? Hang on. A little more. Is it like that? Yeah. So, why did I get flipped around? Just I don't know why that happened. What are the guards doing? I'm kind of trying to protect the village a little bit. Just I don't want this place to be destroyed. Oh, I thought that guard's just sitting there. It'd be nice if he'd do his job, but you know, that's fine. It's okay. I'll be the hero for today. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Oh, there's an octopus, or not an octopus, a squid. That's why. I just saw, like, that I passed by a mob, and I was kind of confused for a second. Wow. I took my hand off the mouse. That's why I just randomly ran into that. Okay, it doesn't look like it's too much further. It shouldn't take me too long. When I get there, hopefully there'll be some form. It'll be some form of shelter. If it is, I will... Or, like, by shelter I mean like a place that I might be able to sleep. Or, at the very least, like, wait out the night. Hopefully it's defendable. That's what I mean. And if it's nice enough, I might choose the area to make a base. Okay. I got the materials to create a furnace if I need to. Hang on. How much further? Okay, so it looks like it's just past this lava pit. I was seeing the glow and I wasn't sure if that was like a structure or not. Oh, it is a village. It's just a regular village. Which I wonder if there's going to be any decent loot here. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that there could be a regular Minecraft village. Because this mod only changes the village that you spawn in. That's only custom village, as if you spawn one in. I don't know if I necessarily want to stay in the area. There's a lot of... Actually, you know what? Ouch. I think what I'm gonna do is... Oh, I don't have my iron with me. Hang on. I think we're here. Village 2. Village 2. Right. And then what is it? You? Yes, you. I'm gonna just teleport here, right? Collect my iron. Actually, I don't need that crafting table anymore, so I can just put this in here. Or actually, I'll keep it on me. I'll keep it on me. I might as well. Oh, I forgot. I've got the mobile one. I'll bring 13. That's a good amount. 13. How do you make them again? It's been a long time. Ah, here it is. Right. I knew it was something along. I was somewhere close to it. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport to Village 2. Hopefully there'll still be a massive amount of sheep nearby. Did more spawn in? Sorry about your wool. Meanwhile, my sensitivity's glitching. I'll need plenty of string too, that's the other thing. But I believe, can't you turn wool into string? Maybe with some mods. What is going on with my sensitivity? That is, it's the worst it's been lately. Oh god, sheep look so weird when you use shears on them. Alright, hang on. Did I actually aggravate him? Or is it just one of those things where it'll just play the noise for no apparent reason? Okay. Ooh, I am getting a decent amount. It's quite nice. I'm gonna leave the gray one how it is. I'll leave the gray one how it is because I don't necessarily want like one different colored balloon. Have I been picking them all up? I think I have. Yeah, according to the map I have. There's some sort of block here though, according to. Oh, it's just clovers. I don't know. I don't need them. There's even more this way. Nice. Okay. I don't know why. My game is kinda lagging today. Which I haven't really added any mods. So I'm not entirely sure what is up with it. I was having difficulty loading this up. Like, not this, like, world, but, like, Minecraft in general, I was having trouble getting it to load. Because it kept... Multi-MC was crashing. Not the instance, it was like multi-MC was crashing on its own. I'm not entirely sure why that was. Hey, sheep. Huh, what is this? It's the Fallout. It's the Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, any of the Fallout games. It's the Fallout franchise biome. Oh, there's deadwood trees over there. So, I got a pretty good lay of the land. I know the relative area, which is nice because I needed that. Isn't this poison? Nope. It's just different color. What mod is that? There's like another mod or like, or no, another biome I think. That there's like water that's a different color that'll like poison you. I know there's ones that'll like, I know there's ones that'll heal you. There's like little ponds and stuff that you can find that will heal you. But I'm pretty sure there is one. Look at how shady this village looks. I want to keep a marker on each of these villages. Hang on. This will be village number 3. Because it is the 3rd village we've found. We've actually had some pretty good luck finding villages. Well, we'll put that down. Ooh. Iron leggings, iron, bread, apples, iron horse armor, and iron pickaxe. I'm not entirely, I don't think I probably won't use the, I probably won't use the horse armor necessarily. But it's handy to have just in case. That's how I look at it. Okay, so I'm reaching the end of this episode. I'm gonna have to hang on, where am I on the map? Where was that first or that second village? Oh, there it is. Village number 2. We've actually ventured farther than even the potential bases. Ooh, what's that? Is that a structure or is that dirt, like mud? Oh, I think it's mud because see. Yeah. Alright, so this was laying out the land and stuff. Getting a lay of the land. Actually, I think I'll call it scouting mission. Because it is, I was scouting out the area. Seeing where I could put a base. Where I could strategically put a base. I think I've got a good idea. I'd like to come back to this place and build something there because that place looks cool. Isn't this like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button again. Wrong button. There we, or not wrong button. This one was right. Doesn't it? Where's the biome? Outback. Looks like this is called Outback, or that's biome. Yeah, that's biome. Outback. I thought it was something else for some reason. Oh my god, I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. This is what happens when you record in an environment that's pretty dark. But thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. In the next episode, we'll likely do a little bit more exploring. I'd like to kind of get. Looks like we're reaching like. Is that a sea? Maybe I think that might be. It's either a big like pond or like a lake or a sea. But in the next episode, we'll probably do a little bit more exploring, which I'm enjoying this series enough. Do you know what? I think I might do a double upload. To make up for yesterday, I'm doing a double upload. But, I'll do, in the next episode, I'll do a little bit more exploring. I'm going to push out a little bit more, and then I want to come back. I want to gather some resources. I'm going to, I'll travel a little more, putting, like, waypoints and stuff. I'm gonna teleport back to here. I think, or I'll teleport back to the village, get some resources, and I think I'll probably build here. I think I'll probably build it here. Is that a ravine? I think it might be. But I think I'll probably build it here. I'm liking that. Unless I find something better when I'm exploring. Then it'll be here. And then I'll build outposts around, like, as, like, little markers. Like, if you remember, back in the lab series, I used to do that. But I'll probably build... I think I'll probably build alpha site here. But I want to kind of make one close to this. So I think I'll probably make alpha site here. Or, no, I want to make it farther south because that's pretty close to base. I think I'll put alpha site here, maybe. Beta site around here. And then I think I'll think of delta and gamma later on. But that is all for this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment. Tell me any suggestions you have. Also, be sure to share and subscribe for daily uploads. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.